your boy Z. What's happening, my man? What's up? What's up? What's going on? What happening? What's going on? Okay, I'm back. Had this snow the other day. Warming up today. Guess what? I was just going by what my daughter was saying. Then I was talking from the fan man. We were talking from the fan man. We talking about going to the future, coming backwards. Today is the One Thing Tuesdays, what the day is. So I've been listening to the One Thing all day. Now this podcast today, it was super short. I didn't listen to it till just a few minutes ago. It was only like 13 minutes. And basically what he talked about is letting your purpose not be in the acquisition of things. Your big goal should not be a material thing. It should be rooted in service. The big goal, I'm thinking, should be a service that's being rendered versus a thing to be acquired. Because you'll find yourself, after I listen to that, then I jump into Scrooge on the listen to them talk about the podcast of backing everything back out, making sure that we're not caught up in the begging of desires, just trying to get, because you can never feel the human desires. You can never feel it with things. So the main thing you have to kind of focus on is going to be, he said purpose, but he said another word in there. That word was like meaning and something like contribution or something like that. It was something like that. Because me and my son, we was talking last night, we was trying to map his out. I said, you know, how do you know what do you want to see? He said, I want to walk in a bookstore, see somebody snag one of my comics off the shelf, look at it, read it, and start laughing and enjoying what they seeing. I want them to enjoy what they seeing. So we're going to vague it out just a little bit more to keep it on the vague side so we can have multiple avenues to come in. But I said, so you want fame and fortune? He said, no, not really fame and fortune, but I do want that recognition and a little bit of money when hurt a little bit neither. So we backed it out. Okay, one of those things, I didn't notice that what we had did until today. We backed it out a notch and say, hey, what about acquiring that job, landing a job with a major studio? I'll say, yeah, that'll be it. Now I know that'll be it, man. That'll be the one thing for the year for me if I can land that job with a major studio. It's still the one thing for the year. That's the 1 year goal to land that job. But then the other 2 year goal, 3 year goal, 5 year goal is to get that book in the bookstores to be bringing those smiles to faces. You see what I'm saying? So that's just one of the avenues that we identified as landing that job, and we're gonna back it all the way back. What's the one thing I need to be doing right now in order to land that job? We're gonna brainstorm some strategies to help him meet the right people, which is that's what he's doing. He ain't met the right person yet. Meet the right people, sow the right amount of seeds, and increase that with action. Because that's what it said in the one thing. Even though Scrooge changed and had this new idea, he had to put some action to it. Like Pastor said, faith has 5 components. It involves your ears, it involves your heart, it involves your mouth, it involves your hands. It's 4 components. 4 components. I thought it was 5. Yeah, it's 4 components. Anyway, first gotta hear it, then you gotta believe it, and as you believe it, you'll start to speak it, and as you speak it, you gotta put some action to it. Faith without works is dead. You can't stop with just speaking it. Even though you believe it and speak it, he said, I could tell what you believe by your actions. Are you truly believing it? If you are, then you should be putting action to it. Because people are always going to put action to what they believe. They may say head knowledge. They may say, oh yeah, I believe in that. That's the right thing to believe in. But they're going this way. It's the head fake. You can't fall for the head fake. And I fell for the head fake and still falling for the head fake in certain areas. But coming down here chitter-chattering with you, guess what? I made you go. I was telling my daughter, you know, I ran across this picture. You know, I don't do a lot of big New Year's celebration and stuff like that. But a couple years ago, Fan Man said, man, just picture New Year's Eve. You having the best year of your life. He said, man, you're toasting Times Square. Man, what made it the best year of your life? Toasting amongst friends of the best year in your life. And on New Year's Eve, I always said that he always put that picture in my mind. Then this New Year's Eve, it happened. I didn't even know it happened. I was there. The party lady was there. She wanted to have the party. I said, man, ain't in all that champagne. I just ate a slice of cake. I don't want to drink no apple cider vinegar. Apple cider bubbly. She said, oh, we got sparklers. Do sparklers. Oh yeah, let's go. Now we want to take pictures in front of the company, and then now we want to toast. Let's everybody toast, and let me take pictures of y'all toasting. So I said in my mind, see, this is the deal. I wasn't gonna go out there. My boss man said, man, get out here. So I said, okay, they all out there. Maybe I need to go and get out here and start celebrating with them. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the big celebration is, but we're gonna celebrate. I'm gonna celebrate with them. And as I celebrated with them, right, then we toasted. And I said, you know what? While she's out there taking pictures of everybody, let me just take some pictures of her so she can have some pictures of herself. How about I do that? See if I can share that with her. I'm thinking, not me, I'm thinking her, I'm sharing. So we toasting, I'm in it with it. I'm toasting, I take the picture, then I'm texting the pictures over to her, and then some clicked, see, some clicked. It's a new season, some clicked and say, you know what? That wasn't that bad, you know, that wasn't that bad. Maybe I need to start celebrating more things every day. Because every day is a celebration. Maybe I need to start celebrating a little bit more. I say, yeah, I think I do that for 2022. We're going to start celebrating more. Getting with family, getting with friends, just sharing those relationships. I said, this is something I hadn't done over the years, but this is something that I said I'm going to start doing. We're going to start doing some stuff like this, right? So I'm thumbing through the pictures, right? And I'm looking. And I said, yeah. I said, you know what? This is celebrating the toast. Fan Man said when you're celebrating that, it should be on New Year's Eve. Man, it is New Year's Eve. You should be celebrating your best year ever. It is my best year ever. I said, God dog. You see what happened? The Fan Man was right. It happened. I'm toasting to my best year ever. Man, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. What is it? It's a glitch in the matrix, right? So now, right? It's all a rendezvous. It's all a rendezvous. It's all, everything is already in motion. It's just me that's changing, getting on the right path, the right trajectory, which is easy. Like take for example, I just said, talking, not efforting one bit. Somebody called me up, hey look, got a client, can you help this client? Client running late, right? So I had 2 other irons in the fire, right? That I wanted to kind of squash out. I had to talk to 2 different people. But you know, I'm just walking around right now. I just felt the ease. I said, let's just walk back here and see if this guy's back here. The guy's sitting there chilling at his desk, just got off the phone. Hey, can I ask you a question? I asked the guy the question, right? This is one of the 2 guys. And as I'm wrapping this question up, right? The answer getting wrapped up, then in comes the other guy. So I'm sitting there with the 2 guys, and I'm like, man, this is a rendezvous. All these guys were in action, in motion. I just kind of got, then I stopped, because this is what you got to do, right? Listen to me, this is what you got to do. When that happens, there's no coincidences. So what I did, I stopped, and I just analyzed the whole situation. Okay, there was a rendezvous. How did it feel? How does it feel? What prompted me to come back here at this time? And what I noticed was, I've noticed it before, I just felt like going. It was an ease to it. It was a soft prompting. And next thing you know, it didn't happen before, right? It didn't happen before. I just got up. It's time to get up. What is it? It's a prompting. I was not being said. Then I wringle it back around. I was doing my best without payment. Not trying to get nothing. Not trying to get no payment or nothing. Just doing my best to serve others puts me into the zone. The secret. You knew it. But we gotta walk that thing out. So I'm finna do it. Do it to it. Tomorrow's Wednesday. So tomorrow is Seeking Wednesday. So I'm gonna be digging for some more answers, some more treasures to share on this journey, right? Now I gotta get up here and apologize to my wife, right? Got to. It's gotta be done. Peace out. I'm finna do it to it. I'm finna do it. I'm finna do it for real, for real, for real. For real, for real. I'm finna do it. Peace out. Woo-hoo, doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.